Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 11 of our Let's Learn series for Victoria 3, where we're playing as Serbia, and we've made it 20 years into the game, and having started as a protectorate of the Ottoman Empire and therefore fully autonomous but part of the Ottoman market, we have enjoyed 20 years of unstoppable progress. However, the party has ended 3 months ago when the Ottoman Empire, something happened. I don't know what happens with it, but something did happen. Because it became an unrecognized major power and kicked us out of their market and doesn't want us to. We can't rejoin their market. We can't rejoin the Austrian market or the Russian market. Nobody wants us. So we're going to have to go it alone now. Let's go ahead and unpause at a slow speed, and at the end of last episode we started fixing our economy, and it seems like we're actually doing okay. Okay, we're obviously not going to have a lot of places to export our arms industries to. That's fine, we're no longer arming the Ottomans. Another artillery, but artillery is doing okay since we've built up a few battalions. So that's doing fine. We can build a few troops and get our arms industries up and running. Now, if everything else is actually fully okay, no, actually, sorry, they're not fully. Okay, they're doing fine while they're drawing down on their cash reserves. Hopefully this will adjust. Yeah, but the prices are fine. Why is it? Yeah, okay. So a lot of our buildings are unprofitable, but that's just because we're missing inputs. And to that end, we have quickly upgraded our construction sector to iron frame buildings so that we have... And why does it still show 14? 14.8. Okay, let's... Oof, this is not good. We need that bonus. We need that bonus to construction. We need all the construction we can get because we need to construct things ASAP. But will 15 actually help us? Well, it will help us to some degree, and paper is cheap. So let's go ahead and get to standardized filing system. Help our paper industry, get more bureaucracy, get more of a construction bonus from excess bureaucracy. Not quite 10%, but it will have to do. And let's get building. Let's get to speed 3. Okay. Yeah, our economy is going to take a hit. We're not passing any laws. So to be perfectly honest, we could actually kick petite bourgeoisie out. The armed forces is rising in cloud. That is a very good thing because we need that. We need them to become powerful so that the military research speed bonus goes up to 20%. Now we need to... Frederick von Berg has been sent to exile by Russia. I mean, it's a little odd. Petite bourgeoisie. We could actually take them out of power. That would radicalize 25% of them, but that's only 2,000 people. To be fair, 2,000 shopkeepers are going to get annoyed. But we have all the laws we need. Exit reform. Although... we did want to switch to professional army. We kind of do want this in there. Oh, hang on. Wallachia wishes to enter into a trade agreement with us. Sure, we will accept. Maybe they want some of our stuff. We might want some of their coal and sulfur. Perhaps. The Ottomans. Well, the silver lining is I'm hoping something really bad is happening in the Ottoman Empire. And it's... I mean, it ultimately can raise 139 battalions. We're still debating whether we go from peasant levies to a professional army. Unclear. We do need... Okay, we got livestock ranches. Excellent. And we have lost access to the migration from Serbs and Bulgarians. That is a real shame. That was getting us 10,000 population a year. Okay, well, we'll now forcefully... You know, if you're not gonna let our people flock to us, we're gonna come to you. So hang in there, Yugoslavs. We're coming. But yeah, our iron mines are suffering. They're suffering because who actually buys? Construction sector, arms industries, and artillery foundry are the only. So it's actually our construction sector is booming because it's half of our iron mines. Yeah. Well. Can I say, guys, you had a going well. Oof, production for a long time, so don't complain now. Okay, wood. I mean, we could... tooling workshops. Could we get to wrought iron tools to get a little bit of help to our mining industry? I mean, but the thing is, tools are super cheap there. They're already negative. Oh dear. We need to get logging camps up and running. We're gonna have to get sawmills. I don't want to... Hang on, let's just pause and we wait. You see? So everything I was talking about before... I mean, we could fix this problem quickly right now by switching production methods, but that would put a lot of power into the hands of capitalists, and I don't want to do that because that will cause major turmoil. Major turmoil. We don't want to do that, I don't think. We do want is we want to employ these peasants. That's what we want. So we gotta build, yeah, some more grain. Yeah, 1 grain should be fine. Come on, just build it quickly, guys. We need to... Yep, there's 1 more grain built. Where's our private sector with the investment pool when we need it? Let's go, guys. Yep, nice. Okay. I know. Grain is... Okay, so grain is at a reasonable price. Let's get this built. Okay, grain is down to a reasonable price. Could help our tools out, but we'd have to fire some laborers. No, I don't want to do that. That doesn't really move the needle. It's only 1 tool. But okay, let's get farmers, right? And that will give it investment. Oh yeah, there we are. There we are. Our private sector has activated, which to be honest, kind of a good and a bad thing, because now that they have activated, they're taking away construction capacity from our government spending. So 25%, so this is going to take a little longer. So let's get our logging camps up. Then another livestock ranch, is that a good idea? That's not the most pressing thing actually, so let's remove that. So is it another wheat farms that we need? Not really. We need another, I think, another logging camp. So I would go to buildings. Let's move that up. Always good to have... to be honest, do we even need that wheat farm? I'm just going to remove it for now. Right, we want to keep it reasonably profitable. We need to decrease the price of logs. ASAP. Wood in the serve market, yeah, because all of our buildings aren't particularly advanced. They all take wood. Right, paper, everything. Ooh, they're gonna start firing people. Oh dear. We need wood right now. Can we? I mean, I don't want to export trade now. Okay, we're just gonna have to export, import wood. Can we import wood for a bit? Ottoman, anywhere. It doesn't really even move the needle all that much. Okay, yeah, nobody really wants to export a lot of wood. Okay, we just need to, I guess, hang in there, guys. Right, we got 2 logging camps coming, 9 weeks. Oh, but you see they're down to their cash reserves. They're gonna start firing people. That is not ideal. Not ideal at all. Not ideal at all. What about glassworks? What do they need? Nobody wants glass, that's the issue. And wood is expensive. Pretty sure people got fired from here. Okay, but... Okay, standard of living is holding up reasonably. It has fallen by 1 point from 10 for lower strata. Trade route removed. Wine trade route to Austria-Hungary removed due to not reachable ports in Austria-Hungary. Revolution in Poland. Radical Krakow started a revolution diplomatic against Austria-Hungary. Now, diplomatic actions. Russia, Greece. We could... Okay, let's actually go and get allied with Greece while we can, I feel like. Because... Let's get allied with Greece, if they will take us. We're gonna owe them an obligation. But we might... I mean, we're gonna have to fight with Ottoman Empire soon, to be honest. Alright, sure, let's get this alliance going. They have some battalions. We got 17. We are currently on 9. We need to build that up. But, yeah, our budget is taking a beating. Okay, so yeah, well, it's wood. Wood is the problem. It's fine. We've identified the problem. Let's go ahead and speed 4. We have identified the problem. We're fixing it. So So that's good. Right, more logging camps. More. We have labor. We have 16. We have 4,000 laborers added every year, right? Because it's a quarter of 16,000, right? With a ratio of workforce to dependence, every 16,000 in population growth gives us essentially a building worth of workers. So that's good. Yeah, we need to get wood cheap in our market, to be honest. Because a lot of our industries use wood. Yeah, sadly, the demand has also gone away. I mean, I would build another government administration or a uni, but we don't have the budget to pay for it. So we're gonna need to start arming ourselves, to be honest. We gotta decide: conscription or professional army. I feel like still peasant levies is better, because I would go with professional army if we had skirmish infantry, but skirmish infantry is years away from being researched, right? Even if we get percussion cap afterwards, and then we get general staff, right? So that's another 3. Oh, and this is general staff is, yeah, okay, 7 years. Yeah, so we need another 7 years to do our research, right? Let's say let's build that industry, which we can do. We can build well, we need fertilizer, then we need explosives. We could just go with explosive and import fertilizer. Can we import fertilizer? Import fertilizer. Wallachian. We could import fertilizer from Wallachia. Do they have a fertilizer plant? Sulfur they have? No, they're just producing them in livestock ranches. So we kind of want... They do have sulfur mines though that are super cheap. So we could build our own fertilizer plant. It is actually viable strategy. Okay, logs. Building this up. I guess let's go fertilizer. We'll need it eventually for our farms, and then we go explosives, and then we go munitions. Well, hang on, let's actually just pause all. We do need those buildings, okay, so I'm going to leave them in the queue. Bessemer process unlocked. The Bessemer process is a technique for the mass production of steel from pig iron. Sure. Knowledge of canneries has started to progress. Okay. We do need those, however, we need to wait so that we time this together with our research, right? It's 3 months and we're done with logistics. Percussion caps, because we need explosives and fertilizers in 3 years, right? How long does it take? And then we build munitions. This building, fertilizer plant, takes us, how long? How long would it take us to build? Why are we not building it? Because we haven't paused. Sorry, can we actually build it? Start building it? Okay, something is wrong. Resume. Okay, yeah. Resume would be 60 weeks. 60 and 60. So we could wait another year. Yeah, we can wait another year. And then we build fertilizers, then we build explosives, and then we build munitions. Well, in fact, no. We can wait another 3 years, because when we finish percussion cap, it's going to take us 3 years to get general staff. Skirmish infantry. And compared to line infantry, 25, 35... Okay, yeah, we definitely have 3 years to decide. Let's go ahead and build up our surplus back up. That's fine. At least we're in surplus, so that's good. Russia no longer bankrolling us. Native uprising in Zanj. Can we help out our arms industries perhaps at least? And how's our artillery? Artillery is actually doing okay. This is profitable. We will need iron eventually, so we want to keep these even if they... Okay, they are unprofitable. So we could close down one of them. We'll build a steel mill, but for what end? To build motor industries? I mean, tools we have enough of, so... No. Okay, interesting. Interesting times we live in. We seem to need more clothes. Okay, we have good demand domestically for clothes. Okay. It's fine, we have developed... Okay, meat is super cheap, but... Fabric and fertilizer. Let's see, maybe our private sector will build one. Logistics percussion cap in general, so we would... our GDP is still way lower though. Well, not surprisingly. Can they really not take us? Join customs union. Why don't you want to be in a customs unions with us? -9 still, okay. 100 base reluctance, offering an obligation, +16, so we need 9 more. Ottoman would be superior partner. Russia bankrolling us again, fine. Ottoman GDP 15.5 million versus ours of 1.2. Okay, let us grow our GDP a little bit more. Maybe there. This is the one we can get rid of that. Well, we need to get rid of all of that. And I'm not sure how much GDP we need to actually get rid of that. The greatest guns in the world don't matter in the slightest if the soldiers equipped with them are too exhausted and hungry to aim, or if the guns themselves have no bullets chambered in them. And couldn't agree more. Logistics unlocked, joined customs union. Russia ended their bankrolling us. Diplomatic demands, return state. The relations are too good to start a war, but not good enough to actually get into a customs union. What about Wallachia? Could we get into a customs union with Wallachia? Diplomatic actions. Customs union. No, they don't want us. Join. No, nobody wants us. Yeah, for the same reason. Actually, with it's even worse with Austria-Hungary because their GDP is 31 million. Ottoman Empire is half of them. Okay, we'll have to go with a loan. Okay, it's gonna be traditionalism in one country. Man, traditionalism. It's disgusting. How can we... Could we at least go to agrarianism, please? We need that. Now we need that investment pool, and now we need subsidies. So how... Could kick out petite bourgeoisie. Get industrial. Yeah, industrials get... They have a lot of... Well, they have similar clout, but the government ideology penalty is massive. So we can't move off traditionalism. Interventionism. Intelligentsia. We can't squeeze anyone else in here because of autocracy. Can't kick out Orthodox Church. Oof. We need to keep them at 20% though. We have the authority. Let's go ahead and bolster Orthodox Church. They used to be 30%. Yeah, we need to keep petite bourgeoisie and Orthodox Church bolstered. We need armed forces bolstered too. We could actually suppress industrialists. We definitely could suppress rural folk. Right, get them into petite bourgeoisie. You could definitely suppress intelligentsia. We don't have enough. Perfectly honest. Intelligentsia, like. But who do they even have supported them? 2.7 thousand people. Aristocrats, bureaucrats, academic, aristocrats. If we did suppress intelligentsia, they would go to armed forces and landowners. Not a bad idea. If we suppressed bureaucrats, where would they go? Bureaucrats would go to petite bourgeoisie and armed forces and Orthodox Church. Academics, academics, sorry, they would go petite bourgeoisie, armed forces. Okay, we need to suppress intelligentsia. Because, let's go ahead and stop suppressing industrialists. Suppress intelligentsia. Industrialists are just giving something useful. These guys, not so much. Okay, we are in surplus, which is good. A good vintage event in northern Serbia. The wine produced in northern Serbia has been lauded by sommeliers as outstanding. When people say that something ages like wine, they don't always make the distinction between wine and wine. So let me make that distinction. If you can get your hands on a bottle from northern Serbia, that bottle can be more than just a good time. It can be an investment. Indeed, guys. Make this an exclusive product for export. Or wine building throughput. Okay, now let's get plus 5% prestige. What throughput, guys, does, in case you don't know, so when you build buildings, see right now we have 11%. That's because it's level 2. So every building above level 1 gives you 1% throughput. And we now have 10% from rural folk trade. But what this does is basically, if they had any input goods, they consume more input goods and produce more output goods. So it's a bit like instead of one building, we have 2 buildings right now, we have 2.2 buildings. But while the wages that you pay remain the same. So the wages don't change, but the amount of goods you take in and pay for improves, and amount of output improves. So it's kind of, you don't have to build buildings. You just, if you can get throughput somehow, like this, so if that event gave us plus 50% throughput here, I mean, it would just bankrupt these vineyards. So it's much better to get 5% prestige. Okay, current prestige is 95. Okay, at 165, we could become a major power. Not actually that far off, interestingly. We're halfway. I would have expected it to be way worse. Okay, standard of living is improving again. We have lost 300,000 of GDP. That is a shame. That is a real shame. But at least everything is cheap in our country. Yeah, that's not great. But it's something. We also need to keep that. The reason we need to keep bourgeoisie in power, because they're the ones that will allow us to pass per capita taxation. Serbia must not have enacted traditionalism in economic system. Oh, that's yet, hang on a second, yet disallowed by per capita. So we need to get off traditionalism ASAP. Come on, okay. This is now a priority. I actually missed that before. And I remember I was thinking that there's something else about traditionalism that's really bad. Okay, so we can't get to per capita taxation, so we can't finance that army we want to build. So there's no point in if we go to a professional army, we first need to get taxation so we can pay for that professional army. And to do that, we need to get off traditionalism. How do we get off traditionalism? How? Nobody even likes traditionalism. Who likes it? Landowners. Industrialist intelligentsia. Okay, we need to get industrialists in power. Dear. Okay, it's going to be rough. It's going to be really rough. Oh, illegitimate government. Okay, can Orthodox Church go? No. Okay, it's going to have to be petite bourgeoisie. At least an unacceptable government. Oh, there's 50% enactment time. While they also just have 15%. Can we get landowners out of here? Can we get petite bourgeoisie back in? No, that's just way too many ideological differences. Reform. Okay, let's kick everyone out. Illegitimate government. Landowners in. Landowners alone get legitimate government. Are you kidding me? Industrialists. Unacceptable government. I mean, there's no reason to have Orthodox Church in government, to be honest. Alright, let's put this to speed 1 while we're thinking. Alright, Orthodox Church. Other than the fact that they are aligned ideologically very well. Let's have a look. So what can this be? Yeah, if we kick out Petite Bourgeoisie, we get 92. These guys themselves, 77. Yeah, let's add industrialists. We have to have them. Petite bourgeoisie is gonna get kicked out. So right now we're contested. Deary me. The petite bourgeoisie is gonna, well, just have to go. Landowners can't go. Orthodox Church. Huh? Okay, interesting. But Orthodox Church has 15,000 people supporting it, so 25% of these will become radical. But we got so many loyalists, it doesn't really matter. Right? So, okay, so we'll lose some loyalists, but we need to maintain approval at 18. So it's actually okay. Let's go, guys. Let's reshuffle this a little bit. Okay. I mean, petite bourgeoisie in there. Okay, no. Okay. Let's reform the government. Orthodox Church needs to go. Petite bourgeoisie needs to go. Industrialists are in. And industrialists will help us pass. They might hate traditionalism, right? Economic system. Oppose traditionalism, exactly. They endorse interventionism and laissez-faire, neutral towards agrarianism. So can we get straight to interventionism? Let me just double check that we have the text. Not part of our laws? Yes. To ensure the stability of our nation, government must curb the worst excesses of private business. Well, yeah, and I mean, we need interventionism. As we just saw, these massive shocks. So I feel like that's good roleplay as well. Okay, industrialists in. Okay, so, I mean, we have to make some changes, guys. Loyalists minus 5,000. Radicals plus 8. Oh. There, guys. Intervention 15%. Let's go. Sorry, but changes need to be made. Intelligentsia avant-garde activated. Intelligentsia left, enact national militia. Okay, well, intelligentsia are happy. Why are they? Oh, because this law. Okay, they love this law, don't they? 10% society research. Yeah. Where were you when we needed you, intelligentsia? When we were researching archives and stuff. Okay, we are constructing something. That's good. Let's go ahead and speed up. Because we can. Okay, GDP is recovering. Good thing we built up so many loyalists. That is all great stuff. Let's get to interventionism. Then perhaps per capita taxation. Then we do professional army. Right. Raising concerns. Event in northern Serbia. The intelligentsia have expressed their concerns about government decisions clearly favoring the interests of the industrialists. Well, they need to accept we cannot always please everyone. Interest group approval and political strength. Yes. Russia bankrolling us. Okay, that is all good stuff. Okay, it's good. We have taxes. Yeah, we don't want to go to per capita taxes straight away because we want to keep, again, this... We're going to keep this population growth up. Oh, how I would love to be part... Sorry. To be part of the Ottoman Empire market again for the... Okay, hang on. They will accept us now. Yeah, because our GDP, I guess. Or is it because we have more prestige now? For some reason. We're now, when we're off obligation, that gives us plus 19. For ideological similarities of our governments now. Okay, because so we could actually get into their customs union. Let's have a think. We need another 10 years to get ready for the war. Around that. Right, so I think we go ahead and confirm. Right, that should improve our GDP. Right, we will owe them an obligation, or do we need to? Do we need to? Or do we fight them? Do we fight? Quinine unlocked. Isolation of quinine allows it to be used. Let's pause this and think about it. Allows it to be used as a most effective medicine against the harsh effects of malaria. Okay, Max Colonial Affairs Institution. Removes all effects of malaria in your own colonies and states. Stops colonies and states of severe malaria. Leads to civilization. Mission. Let's have a think. Let's have a think, guys. We're allied with Greece. We could enter their customs union. That would help us economically. We build up over the next 10 years. We finish religion, autocracy, nationality. Build up our professional army, or whatever it is we decide. Right? Because there's no way we need another 5 years, right? So 30 months, 3 years for this, and 3 years, so about, yeah, 5-6 years until we just research this stuff. Right? Okay, enlistment officers are way too far. That's going to have to come much later. Right? But we do... If we do go with professional army, we need to get... We have to get skirmish infantry, right? Otherwise there's... I definitely don't think we're going to win this. Although... With professional army, we're going to... we can pay for like... Let's say even 30 battalions. Of them, 15 need to be infantry, right? Because they need to be a half, right? And the other 15 will be artillery and cavalry, right? So 30 battalions. Plus 5 conscripts, so we'll have 35. But they will be experienced, and they'll be skirmish infantry. Whereas right now, if we maintain peasant levies, and we go in this war with peasant levies, we have 25 plus 17 battalions. Right? But of these, so 25 plus 17... But these are line infantry. Is it really worth... And we're going to have to build like a lot of industry to get skirmish infantry. So maybe we just go with... and with peasant levies we have minus 25% to goods purchase. I feel like we just stick... line infantry isn't so bad. 20 and 25. Right, we mostly need offense. We need offense, right? Later, once we get southern Serbia wrestled away from Ottomans, then we can do this, right? Oh, yeah, it increased to 17% because we unlocked logistics, but skirmish infantry is... Okay, we do get plus 5 offense. Okay, 10 morale loss, the same, and then we get more defense. How far along are we to improving armed forces? Need to be at 20%. And professional army would increase armed forces clout. Political strength. So we'd get like a 10% bonus to offense and defense from professional army. That means we'll have 15 infantry that will have 5 more offense plus 10%. So 5.5. It's actually not that much, right? That will be skirmish. That would be what skirmish infantry gives us. It will be much more expensive. Yeah, we're better off being cheap and having a lot of people. Because right now, if we reach the per capita, we'll definitely be able to finance 25 plus 17 battalions. I feel like we stay. And yeah, and we will get 20% clout once we start building this up. Interesting. Okay, but we're kind of... we have a small surplus. We want to keep building up our gold reserve, so we can't switch to... We need to switch to per capita taxation, build up our military, and make a bid for southern Serbia, to be honest. That's what needs to happen. They have 143 battalions, 3,700. Okay. Does nobody want to be friends with us? No, let's... Diplomatic actions. Join customs union. Okay, they will accept it. Can we get an alliance with anyone? Oh, is it because we signed it with Greece? Defensive pact. Russia. Ottoman Empire. Jeez. Wallachia, Montenegro, Moldavia, Ionian Islands. We need to bide our time. I think the thing is, even with whatever it is, levies or professional army, like we can't take them on our own. But when we start the play, right, these guys should... It's possible they will side with us. It is possible, right? Let's say Austria-Hungary diplomacy. Improve relations with the Ottoman Empire. God, you traitors. Also improving relations with the Ottoman Empire. Because now they're not so scared of them, is that why? Okay, Ottoman Empire. Sorry, Ottoman Empire. Hang on. Or we do join their customs union, because then for 10 years we could, you know, hoover up all the Serbian and Yugoslav populace. Right, and then we delay this war, right, well into like 1870s, and then we'll definitely have skirmish infantry and a massive professional army, right? And then we wait for a better diplomatic climate, because right now, even if we do build up, we can't wrestle southern Serbia, even though I would like to get it kind of like faster because it's got coal and lead. Yeah, I feel like we have to join. Yeah, we have to join for the immigration, because for over 10 years. That will be 100,000 population. I feel like we have to join these guys. So where is it? Diplomatic actions. Join their customs union. Owe them an obligation. Confirm. Yeah, okay, we're gonna have to. And the reason for that is decrease. We're gonna get the greener grass campaign. Yep. Okay, customs union accepted. Fine, trade agreement broken. Fine, so this will improve our economy massively. And now that we move away from traditionalism to interventionism, we should also increase our MAPI by 15%. So yeah, this is the best. Yeah, because this will improve our economy substantially. Russian-American rival trade agreement broken. Yeah, we need to bide our time, unfortunately, guys. Like, we need another 10 years to take this on, since no one seems to be, you know, jumping on the Ottoman Empire. If Russia or Hungary were with us, we'd do it now. Or Egypt or someone. Yeah, we need to monitor. We have an alliance with Greece, but yeah, we're not strong enough. Okay, let's go to speed 4. Let's see, tooltips. Okay, this is being built up. Yeah, get our GDP is gonna soar, so yeah, this is gonna be good. Migration again, nice. Population growth, excellent. Yeah, and now we're getting plus 17,000, right? Because we're still same growth rate over a bigger base. Okay, so let's keep going. Okay, we're actually gonna go pretty fast now. Let's just hope interventionism passes. No shenanigans. What do we have here? 18% success because industrialists are growing in cloud. Advanced chance. Who's stalling? Oh, these landowners. Okay, at least they're only 14% now. Okay, let's monitor this thing though and see how that end of discussion modifier works. Industrialists. So we have all bonuses activated, guys, apart from intelligentsia. The snobs. Okay. Private sector is building tooling workshops. Look at our buildings. Wait, but what about that trade route for wine? Did that disband in the end? It did, didn't it? And can we not export our wine anymore anywhere? Austro-Hungarian market. Get that in there. Okay, let's see. Okay, well, everything is, well, we are getting stronger and stronger, and Ottoman Empire is getting weaker and weaker, right? So let's see. Come on. Oh, popular playwright endorses reform. Let's pause. In the midst of the debate surrounding interventionism, one of the country's leading playwrights, strongly associated with the industrialists, has staged a widely acclaimed play whose politically laden theme makes no secret of the author's desire for law to be passed. Okay, I do want the 20 prestige. I do. I won't lie. But the thing is, it still doesn't make us a major power. Oh, but it's so rare to get these events. Yeah, we only get 10% enactment success chance, but we're at 17%. Oh. Okay, we also, I mean, if we fail this, it will be 2 years until we can try agrarianism. We can try agrarianism first. We're gonna, we're gonna have to go with prestige, unfortunately. The industrialists have started complaining about the existence of subsistence farms in northern Serbia, stating that their undeniable inefficiency should be immediately addressed. We should follow their advice. Northern Serbia gets discouraged subsistence farming, plus 25% migration attraction. 5% of upper strata become more radical. They serve our purposes. Yeah, they're super loyal. Yeah, they serve our purposes. Leave our subsistence farms alone. These are the people who are going to be fighting our wars. So, okay, it's good. A lot of them got employed. Standard of living has shot up. Okay, this is all great. Yeah, GDP is 1.7. Yeah, but we need to... Okay, we have 55,000. Let's get more people in here. More and more. Yeah. Okay. Paper is expensive in the Ottoman market. Yeah, well, the thing is, when we are gonna get back out of the Ottoman market, I don't want to be faced with like a glut of paper again. So let's leave it at 2. Arms industry is still not very profitable. Even though iron is now cheap. See, now I have the problem where no one's building anything. Well, we can go ahead and build fertilizer plants, I guess. I mean, we are going to need to build up that... now we have wheat. Fertilizer. I mean, it will kind of ruin our livestock ranches. Yeah, but I don't know, again, sorry, like if we are gonna plan a war, I guess it's around 1875, maybe 1880s. It's okay, 1886 marks half point in the game. It's fine, we are building up and we are getting stronger, they're getting weaker, so okay, we're gonna have to wait. It would be so nice to get at least southern Serbia. That gives us lead and coal. Lead for our munitions industry and for glass, that's less important, but still nice to secure it. But coal would let us industrialize. Hang on a second, let's double check our infrastructure. Okay, we're approaching the limit of our infrastructure. That is a little tricky. Which kind of means, to be honest, we need to get modern sewage. In fact, I would suggest to get modern sewage right now. Okay, well, no, actually, sorry, let's keep going with percussion caps. So we unlock munition plants. Although, we're not going to build munitions plants anyway for a while. Okay, let's go ahead and unlock them so we can actually build out that chain if we need to. Okay, fine. It's only 20 months, and then we need more modern sewage. Because modern sewage gives us 1 infrastructure per 100,000 population, so we're going to get 12 infrastructure. Yeah, it's fine. We still have 8 to play with. So that's good. We don't want to reach that cap, though. Yeah. We're already running road maintenance, so fine. Yeah, let's go to speed 5, to be honest. So we can afford to. All the bonuses, Catholic, jeez, what did I say? Orthodox Church is 26, that's good. Industrialists, okay, if they double, we get double research. We need armed forces to double, to be honest. That's what we need. Law progress to consideration. Yes, perfect. We need armed forces to increase in clout. And you know, one way to actually do that, and we have the budget to do that also, is to go to our barracks and switch to general training, which will make more officers, more servicemen into officers. That will mean that, you know, they will get paid more, but that will increase the clout of armed forces. Right, let's have a look. 12%. And it also means we train new troops faster, right? So see, this gives us training rate 162 men per week. So armed forces should see a little uptick in... should see a little uptick. That's not an uptick, that's kind of a downtick. Guys, how's that? Come on, officers, you love the armed forces. I know it. Okay, we are constructing more wheat farms. We are accumulating. We could build some more barracks. Given that we need... yeah, we kind of need this at 20% like ASAP. To be honest. Okay, let's give this a go. Okay, sorry, wait. Buildings. Yeah, so the problem is that we put this all on pause, didn't we? Building barracks. Okay, they're not showing up in there now. Okay, we're gonna spend a little bit of money. We do need more armed forces. This will help our domestic industry as well. That doesn't really help our budget. Rousing speech captivates the public. Advance event for economic intervention. This afternoon, Vasily Nenadovich, leader of the industrialists, delivered a fiery speech advocating for the enactment of interventionism. Great. This should ease the path to reform greatly. I mean, other choices, 10%, yeah, popularity. No, that's just... We don't really want industrialists to necessarily be even more popular. So let's just go ahead with that. Okay, more barracks. Okay, wheat farms fully employed. Okay, that's so great. Okay, not profitable enough. Fertilizer will never be profitable. We're going to produce how much? 90 fertilizer. Explosives factory will also be very hard to make it profitable. Produce 50. It would only take 20. So it would take 20, and we're producing fertilizer. I mean, wheat farms. Okay, they do want 28. Okay, actually, this should be okay. Actually, don't mind. Let's go ahead and build these fertilizer plants now. See what happens. They're not going to be profitable, and they will hurt our livestock ranches, but yeah, maybe it's a bit too early. Let's see. Okay, let's build these barracks and see what actually happens. Okay, I started to build these fertilizer plants again. Let's see, can we actually afford... If we now do buildings and we pause for construction on our side, we can actually afford these armed forces without building. Right, we are still in surplus. How are our armed forces doing? 12% clout. Despite all the bolstering we're doing. Come on, guys. We need you at 20 so we speed up that research. Right, so I mean, yeah, get that percussion cap out. Landowners and industrialists and government, unacceptable government. We need to pass... interventionism, then we can, to be honest, drop the industrialists and get back to orthodoxy and petite bourgeoisie. Okay, 1860. Okay, at least population is growing, guys. I love it. I don't know why. Oh my god, migration plus 25,000. Wow, we now have almost 10% of our population is Bulgarian. Wow, we're getting massive migration. The Ottoman Empire is definitely... I don't know what is going on there, but it's not great. Oh, if only we could, like, reach Persia. Send a diplomat there. We need someone to attack Ottoman Empire. Even if Egypt attacked them, that would be awesome. Is there no way we can, like, declare an interest in Egypt? No. Now it's not adjacent to any of our natural interests, and we do not have a coast. Okay. Not much we can do. Building logging camps. We are in surplus, so we can actually build even more military. But we should. Desperate allies debate event. Oh, the proposal for intervention has set at deadlock. The industrialists have advocated for enlisting Neboise Adjik's assistance in rallying the rural folk in favor of the government. The industrialists used to be powerful, now they're influential. Hang on. Okay, more overtures to the undecided. 15% interest group attraction to rural folk. 20% enactment success chance. Okay, minus... So Voislav... So the leader of rural folk gets minus 5% popularity. Interest group hope attraction. But we get plus 10% enactment success chance. Forge ahead without them. No, we need... We want 20% enactment success chance. Let's get rural folk. I mean, we are suppressing them. It's only 6.7%. Make overtures to the undecided. I want to pass interventionism as quickly as possible so we can change our government to a legitimate government. Okay, industrials are no longer powerful. That's a shame. You see they fell below 18% because on the way down there is a little bit of grace of 2%. Now we need to get back to 20%. I mean, okay, production research is suffering, but we're not researching any production. Text. Okay, again, we stalled at 1.7. Okay, 20% literacy. Okay. Sweet, sweet migration. Sweet, sweet, sweet migration. How many peasants do we have? 53,000 still. And where are all these guys going? Miodak Leisyanin retires from petite bourgeoisie. Petar Dragunovic, a known pacifist, now leads the interest group. Are you kidding me? We got a pacifist now midst? How are we going to unify the Serb people? The state believes in non-violence as their method and peace as their goal. This state believes in non-violence as their method and peace as their goal. Sorry. No colonial affairs. Okay, so we are in line. He opposes any armies. God. Doofus. Talking about bourgeoisie then. I mean, do we want to bolster them? Let's not bolster them. We don't want this leader. I mean, we want them to increase their clout because we want them in power. I guess, do we want them in power? They're very ideologically aligned to how our nation looks like. We are pretty much like busy. Bourgeoisie should be very happy with us. But I guess once we're done with interventionism, we're gonna remove industrialists, bring the Orthodox Church back in, and that should make us legitimate. Okay, ticking up to 1.8, perfect. Okay, this wise. Okay, we could actually use a bit more bureaucracy. However, I don't want to build another government administration. Yeah, it's another 1.2 thousand. We have some percussion cap unlocked. The percussion cap is a single-use device which allows firearms to operate reliably in all types of weather. Do we go with modern sewage? We still have a little bit of interest. No, actually, yeah, we're getting pretty close. So we need to be careful. Military. Do we gun for general staff first? Barracks, conscription, skirmish, infantry, trench works, military statistics, trench works all the way down here, rifling. If we are going to build out this industry chain, though, right? Thinking, do we gun for general staff first and then modern sewage? Construction sector level max. 20 maximum infrastructure from population. Land trade. I guess it's okay. Yeah, let's just keep. And we're going to delay the war and we don't want to... Ooh, 12 average standard of living. Nice. Law progressed to adoption. Yes, thank God. Intervention successfully progressed to the adoption. Perfect. Okay, our lowest charter now is at 10. Excellent. Okay. Let's keep going. Population. Boom. Yes. Hoover up all the Yugoslavs. Come to our banner. Got 100,000 Bulgarians. They are assimilating though, I hope. Hydraulic cranes unlocked. Cranes powered shell gun status rate. Okay. Cranes powered by water pressure are vastly stronger than earlier. Something, something. What do we get? Hydraulic cranes. Cranes powered by water pressure are vastly stronger than earlier stationary cranes. Their strength and efficiency can greatly increase the flow of goods in and out of commercial ports. If we had any, that would be awesome, but at least we're getting shell gun spread now. And not general staff, of course. Fine. The shell gun is a remarkable piece of artillery due to the nature of its ammunition. The projectiles themselves are explosive, leading to more damage than a simple chunk of metal would. It does unlock smooth bores for artillery foundry, so that's also a good tech actually to have. It's kind of secondary, but when we start the war, it will allow us to switch production methods and produce a lot of small arms and artillery for our conscripts and for our army. Maybe just for our army, let's see. Armed forces is still 11% cloud. Let's not bolster. We don't need Orthodox Church to be more than 28%. Yeah, we do want to suppress. Okay, intelligentsia. Really now they're suppressed. Let's go ahead and research general staff first, and then modern sewage, because we lost that 10% bonus. I guess we shouldn't have complained since we have suppressed intelligentsia into nothing. We do actually want them to be like 5%, just so we can activate the bonuses. Let's see how this works. Ooh, unacceptable government. Yeah, 50% enactment chance. We're also getting 201 radicals per month. Okay, that's not great. 50% chance. Let's try and get this passed, guys. Okay. To ensure the stability of our nation, government must curb the success of private businesses. Great. Fantastic. That will be a big jolt to our GDP because of the MAPI, right? So now, for example, any of these buildings where it says, for example, expensive paper, for example, for paper, we'll see the price will go up because now we have 90% access to the market. So we'll use, right? If our price used to be, well, now it's 38, now it's 90% of Ottoman market, basically. So we're going to be very close. So everything, all the goods that we were exporting mainly to the Ottoman market got more expensive, which is excellent. Yeah, let's think about our laws now. Interventionism, mercantilism, land-based taxation. Yeah, so industrialists could help us, but we don't need to pass that just yet. Professional army. 29. Who supports this? Armed forces. Orthodox Church supports this. Let's go ahead and rejig our government first of all. Industry is going to have to go. There you go. Orthodox Church and landowners. We are going to lose 658 loyalists. And that's why it was so good to build up loyalists, guys. So now actually, even when we switch governments, nothing really happens. Right? And we're going to continue to increase standard of living. We're going to get 425 additional loyalists per month. Yeah, so keep this government. Okay. We're going to keep this rolling speed too. Do we want a professional army? Everyone is in favor. It will give us 20% research bonus because it will make armed forces stronger. Oh dear. 100 barracks. So we'll be able to build as many barracks as we can afford. 50 maximum conscription limit. Only 1% conscription rate. Minus 10% morale loss. I reckon we go for this. Once we get poll taxes from our massive population, we should be able to afford a big professional army. Right? We're going to build up our gold reserves and we're going to have to take them on. I think so, right? Fine, let's go. Okay. Decision made. Let's go with professional army. Because conscripts won't help us as much. Because one conscript battalion against their Ottoman Empire's right, good battalion probably won't be that good. Yeah, we need a strong, strong professional army to take on the Ottomans. We're gonna have to do more with less, right? So let's go ahead. We enact that. While we're enacting professional army, we need to start building up that industry, right? So we need to go buildings, resume. Let's get the fertilizer plants, explosives factories in place. Then we need a munitions factory. I mean, could we just import munitions? Is that actually something we could do? Munitions. Is anyone... No, no one's producing. Yeah, no one in the world is producing munitions. Okay, and another thing I wanted to have a look at. The Ottoman Empire, domestic. What do they have? Peasant levies. Okay, so they can only have line infantry. Right? And we're going to have skirmish infantry. Yeah, so that's going to be... Yeah, okay, let's go to that then. They're going to throw like conscripts at us. But we have defense, we have a good general. Yeah. So our 50... If we can get 50 battalions, but let's say 30, let's say 40 battalions. If we could get 40 battalions, then we could be super strong. We're just going to try and build this up and start building up the army. We're going to maintain taxes at land tax so that we're going to avoid per capita taxes for as long as possible to keep this pop growth rate super high. Defeat admitted. Advanced event for the enactment of professional army. Niboisa Adzrek's arguments have been publicly defeated, forcing him to turn his gaze to more advantageous things. A faction in the rural folk have thrown their weight behind the professional army law. Oh, very well. I dare say you shall be the death of me, you silver-tongued devil. Just like that? Just like that. As it is useless to fight a river's current, so it is with wise counsel. Celebrations are in order. Landowners get puritanical conduct, 15% group attraction, 10% success chance, or run a line to the papers now. 20% popularity for Nibosia Adich from rural folk. Now let's just get 10% enactment success chance. Get this passed. Okay, guys, but we've... well, let's just go ahead. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, guys. We are in 1862. Let's go ahead. Just get to 1st of January. There you go. Sunday afternoon. Sunday night. Let's pause. Oh, Intelligentsia activated as they got 5% clout. Excellent. Which means... Hang on just a second. Okay, we have enough infrastructure for that, for those 3 buildings. And then we get water sewage. But okay, well, we've come up on the hour. And so we need to make a cut here, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Again, hope you're learning. Hope you're enjoying the series. And I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye.